Hello, everybody, and welcome to Parkgoers Go, your go-to podcast for all things theme parks. Today, we are introducing our new, hopefully monthly segment where we talk about theme park news, or at least relevant things that are happening around this time in the theme parks. And we're calling it Parkgoers Go in the Know! Woo! But first, hi, I'm one of your hosts, Dustin.
I'm Logan.
And I'm Nate.
Just so everyone knows, he also waved.
Hello, comrade.
But like I said, this is a short form episode where we're just going to talk a little bit about what's in the parks, what's relevant, what's going on.
What's the skittlebug? No.
Skittlebutt.
Scuttlebutt?
Yeah.
No,
Scuttlebutt.
You messed me up. I said Skittlebutt.
Ew, I found a bug in my Skittles.
I got the butt part. Anyway, Dustin, can we do the pod? We're in the middle of a pod.
Can we focus?
All right, so let's start with some stuff that's going to be coming soon. Ooh.
To where?
To the theme parks.
All things theme parks.
Which one?
Well, this first one is going to be at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Whoa.
And Universal Fan Fest nights is coming back. Yay!
I'm actually so jealous.
Yeah, so this is year 2 of the Fan Fest. I heard the first year was a huge hit, and they had things like Dungeons and Dragons, Back to the Future, where they actually filmed it.
Where you actually go back
to the future. Yeah. It's a real car. They got it to work. But yeah, no, this year they released their lineup. So the lineup so far.
Some would say just as good as last year? That person is me?
Well, some of them are returning. Harry Potter and Dungeons and Dragons are returning. Same with Super Nintendo World, if that was there last year.
Yeah.
But some new ones is Sailor Moon.
In the name of the moon.
Okay.
That's
I'll
crazy.
punish you.
Oh, what? Calm down.
I love Sailor Moon.
We also have One Piece, and then we also have Scooby-Doo and the Universal Monster. Now, what's cool about One Piece that I know for sure is that they are taking over the Waterworld stunt show.
Yes.
And so it's going to be a One Piece stunt show.
Hey-o.
Sounds pretty
I saw
neat.
that and it sounds
People are gonna love that.
incredible.
I agree.
Yeah, that's gonna slap.
But one thing that is very interesting and kind of ties into one of the episodes that we had done in the past is that we have Scooby-Doo and the Universal Monster.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Now, in a previous episode, one of our Stand By Our Passes, we were talking about what if they made a scary Mickey's Not So Scary, but then also alternatively, what if they made a kid-friendly version of Halloween Horror Nights? And one of the things we brought up was Scooby-Doo in Darkmoor, or the Dark Universe.
Kids love Scooby-Doo.
And so, here's a question for us. Do we think that this makes kid-friendly Halloween Horror Nights or a Universal Not So Scary more possible or more plausible?
It was episode number 59. Stand by our past scary Disney Halloween event.
Yep, and we are getting rid of the numbers, so I don't know how well that would
It's
apply.
Stand by our past scary Disney
You
Halloween
guys
event.
just want to count up from the bottom? There you
Dustin,
go.
you can just edit that in.
So what do we think?
I mean, I think this is a kid-friendly Halloween Horror Nights. This is a fun little event.
I mean, they don't have any... Oh, wait. Hold on. Yes.
What was the question?
My brain immediately went, well, they're missing the houses. And I was like,
well, they kind of have it. Because I don't know if they're doing it again this year, but last year, they had, like, these, like, interactive houses, kind of. Like, with the Back to the Future, you, like, went into this room and they did
And the Fan Fest.
Yeah, and the Fan Fest.
Yeah. And the Dungeons and Dragons one did the same thing. I think it was like a quest or something.
Yeah, this is the family-friendly Horror Nights without the horror, except for Scooby-Doo. Monsters.
Scooby-Doo's not horror.
The Monsters X Scooby-Doo.
Right. But if they were to bring Scooby-Doo over to Monsters down in Florida, then that means that they would have to do something in Epic Universe. So do we think that, I mean, Harry Potter already does, or Diagon Alley already does, their little... What are they? Death Eaters? Roam around. Yep. Yeah. During the Halloween. So you got those two lands that are already down. The Super Nintendo World has Luigi's Mansion, which is a more, scary yet still kid-friendly kind of theming. Mansion.
That would be so cool.
And then you just go over to Dragon or How to Train Your Dragon. You think like harvest festivals, or you think like easily you can have them dress up and be like, oh, look.
Or
like
they can just have the
scary
scene
things.
where Toothless kills Hiccup's dad on repeat.
That doesn't happen,
Yes,
does
it
it?
does.
Yes, it does, actually, graphically. Not graphically, but it does happen.
It is
Doesn't he
canonical.
also chew his leg off? Oh,
No. He didn't chew anybody's leg off.
How did he lose his leg?
He fell. He fell and it got crushed when Toothless was catching
Oh,
him.
it got crushed? I thought someone bit it.
No, nobody got bit. His dad just got attacked by Toothless.
The How to Train Your Dragon law is kind of wild.
It is. But there's definitely some horror scenes in it, so they could make that happen.
Yeah, but we're looking for the family-friendly horror.
No, I think this is a good little insight in what the possibility is. Now, to be fair, though, apparently Universal Studios Hollywood has combined the monsters and Scooby-Doo quite a bit with the meet and greets, because you know how the characters just kind of roam about.
Makes sense.
There have been some interactions. So, yeah, having that in a place like Epic Universe during the Halloween season, I think would be very fun.
I think that would be fantastic. And
That'd
then
be
they can
cool.
have like special shows, like how Japan does.
Yeah, they can all do a dance number to the Monster Mash.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
can, like Japan does.
Yes.
Is that what they do?
No, well, they
Have you
do
not
do
seen-
dances.
Did we didn't
I
see
did
that
send-
show.
I don't think we've talked. No, but they in general when they're all walking around, like at one point in the night, you were in the bathroom.
Oh yes,
they all
the
just
Monster Mash.
The monster starts dancing. I don't know what the actual song was, but all the people start to dance too, and then they go back to screaming at people after
It's
they finish
so
dancing.
funny.
I also hope that they bring FanFest over to the East Coast too.
They should.
I think that would just be fun in general.
I think it would be one of their most popular things, honestly.
Yeah, but
Agreed.
it's like the Cali audience is always good. Like,
I mean, it fits the vibe more, I think, there, but it would still be ridiculously popular here.
I agree.
I agree.
I'm glad you both agree.
We all agree. Check. Cheers.
Now we just need to
Ding.
submit that. Do we just send an email or?
Yeah, this is actually a proposal.
Parkgoers Go approves, so you guys can move forward. That's actually what they were waiting on. Sorry, everybody.
All right. So yeah, that's going to start on April 23rd and then last until May 16th. Yay. Have fun with that. Let's talk about Sesame
yeah.
Street
Oh,
leaving
yeah.
SeaWorld
The
/ Busch
lawsuit.
Gardens. So, as we've talked about in previous episodes, you know, there has been trouble a-brewing when it comes to Sesame Street Workshop and the SeaWorld Busch Gardens company, where during the 2020s and the COVID era, one of them went after another and then the other one kind of retorted, and therefore they started butting heads about the effort that was put into maintaining the properties in the parks. Now Sesame Street is going after SeaWorld Busch Gardens about some unpaid royalty. Now, this isn't the first time they've butted heads, but SeaWorld Busch Gardens owns the Sesame Places and also has a Sesame area in all of the parks. So the question is, if they were to leave, where would they go?
Probably back to Sesame Street.
Probably. So they can have Sesame Place only in Busch Gardens?
No, there are 2 locations, I believe, that are just their own little park that is purely just Sesame Place. But there is one in the SeaWorlds in the United States, and there are some in the Busch Gardens. So if they were to break ties on essentially all of them, except for, like I said, the 2, which one of them is definitely in Philadelphia, the other one I think is in San Diego. So all of them except for those 2 would basically cease to exist. Now, the question is, if they are to be dropped, do we think something or another place is going to pick them up? Like, are we thinking Universal or Six Flags,
Nah, I hope
Cedar?
not. Well, maybe Six
maybe
Flags.
Disney, maybe.
I could see that at Six Flags.
I think Universal would be cute.
Yeah,
I don't really think anybody really needs them though.
correct.
I don't really want to see them. No offense to Elmo.
Now tell me if I'm wrong. Over when you guys went to Japan, there was at that Universal, they did have a kid area that had Sesame Street.
No.
I don't remember now. They definitely had Hello Kitty and Snoopy.
Peanuts.
Well, do you guys just want me to tell you, or you want to still
Yes,
keep looking? No, it's 100%. It's there.
Oh yeah, it is there.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's Sesame Street.
Okay, I don't think we went that far back because that was a very crowded area.
Yeah, we didn't go that far back.
All right, so let me start from the beginning. So, correct me if I'm wrong, Universal Japan, they do have a kids area that has Sesame Street, right?
They do have a Sesame Street area.
But yeah, so Universal already has ties with Sesame Street. So it could be something potentially in the future. Where it would go, I have no idea. But you got Springfield that's being questioned. You got Toon Lagoon that is being questioned. I doubt anybody's going to ride a log flume ride that is themed to Sesame Street. But, we got a couple different places over on the... what is it? Lost Continent. Our favorite Lost Continent.
Oh, speaking of Lost Continent, one thing on my list. Are we done with Sesame Street?
Can we move on from this?
Hey, Dustin, are we done?
It's not that I don't like Sesame Street. I just there's nothing for me there. I don't have a kid.
Okay. Hold on. We also have I'm trying to think of some other Merlin Entertainments. So they have like Legoland and Madame Tussauds.
That's a good one.
Take over.
I could see a Legoland Sesame Street collab.
That would be cute. I was also thinking about Hershey Park.
Hershey Park could be cool. Hershey Park, that one's going to be kind of a one and done thing. You know what I mean? Where they just have the one park.
Yeah.
But there is another one. Oh, Palace. Palace Entertainment. Palace Entertainment includes Jazzland in New Orleans. They own a ton of stuff. Silver Springs in Silver Springs, Florida. Waterworld, California. Wet and Wild in Las Vegas. Dutch Wonderland in Pennsylvania. Idlewood. Kennywood, both in Pennsylvania. Noah's Ark Water Park in the Wisconsin Dells.
That was good.
So when it comes to Sesame Street and SeaWorld / Busch Gardens, I am interested to see how this plays out. It does seem like it's more of a very toxic marriage, where I feel like neither of them necessarily want to let the other go.
Aww.
But we'll see what happens. Oh, another thing in the news is that they, I believe, just released the Halloween Horror Nights tickets. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
It dropped.
Well, we don't know.
They
what's
announced
gonna
the
be
icons, didn't they? Say
2
we didn't say that here, did we?
No.
I didn't know they had icons.
I don't remember their names.
It's Jack and Oddfellow.
Yeah.
August 28th through November 1st is when you're going to be able to go. So, if you want to get your tickets, get them quick. That's at least in Florida. Let me see the other one. Did they release anything about the other one?
They didn't.
Well, I haven't heard.
Nope. It just says select nights in the fall. So
I'm so excited for the houses. They better do with Stranger Things.
now one thing about Halloween Horror Nights is that a lot of the people that they team up with, we have our, of course, our Universal properties. Then we also have Blumhouse, which they normally team up with. But then quite often they have Netflix as well.
Yes.
So is there anything new on Netflix that you can think of that might be a house?
Stranger Things.
Well, we got Stranger Things, but maybe a Wednesday?
Ooh.
Has Wednesday ever been there?
No, but that would be really cool.
Yeah, I know Netflix are doing those Netflix houses. Have you seen those?
No.
And it's, I think it's called Netflix houses. So it's called the Netflix house. They have a few locations, but essentially what it is that I believe they're in malls and they just set up the whole area so that you can do fun things. And they have like 2 escape rooms inside of it themed to Netflix properties. I know the one in Pennsylvania is currently themed to One Piece and Wednesday. So you're able to do those kind of experiences.
That sounds cool.
I don't really know too much more about Netflix properties to know which one's appropriate.
Do they own it? No, who owns it?
It is on HBO right now.
Well, I would love an It house.
Oh yeah, Welcome to Derry. That would be cool.
That would be amazing. I do wonder what kind of movies they will have. I was looking at Blumhouse, but it looks like they kind of just came out with like Megan 2, Black Phone 2. I mean, they came out with other stuff.
Other stuff too.
Yeah.
Well, Scream just came out with another one as well.
I wonder if they've done a Scream house.
Yeah, I don't think they've made a who owns Scream.
Maybe a Sinnoh's house.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh, and then also weapons. A weapons house.
Oh,
That'll be fun.
weapons would be so cool.
Yeah.
Can you imagine walking through all those different scenes?
Kids are terrifying.
That would be so good.
Gladys.
Ugh, I could see that.
Oh, another Five Nights at Freddy's too. They just came out with another
But
one.
that kind of came out like during the last Horror Nights. I wonder if they would do that again.
Maybe.
Well, we know that they're gonna have. We know one of the houses, the joint house for the icons.
Oh, good thing they're doing a joint one.
You
I
didn't
don't want
want to
them to
waste
take up two.
two houses on a non-IP. Wouldn't want that. Something else that they're doing different this year is that now when you do the Scream Early, when you can get in at like 2 p.m. if you're not like a pass holder, they're actually starting the houses at 3 p.m.
Oh,
Interesting.
That's like an extra 3 hours.
That's
for the
nice.
Scream Early. That's amazing, actually. I love that.
Incredible.
that'll definitely help with lines.
So buy those tickets now, so you know that they're good before they sell
What?
out.
If you don't get them now, they go bad.
They expire.
Are we still talking about Universal?
Yeah, we're at Universal. Why? You got something else to add?
I have a rumor.
Okay, what's the rumor?
So the Lost Continent, my baby, my child.
Ew.
It's been closed off for a while, like especially like the Poseidon's Fury area. They recently like reopened it the other month. Not the ride, just like more of that area.
Okay.
But the other week they were filming though with an exec from Universal. So there's rumors online that they're going to announce something very soon when it comes to the Lost Continent and what might be happening though.
That sounds cool.
Some people say Pokemon, some people say Zelda, some people say literally anything else. I don't know. Lord of the Rings? Who knows? Who knows? It's a rumor.
It'd be weird if they did Zelda, because so many people want it in Epic.
No, that'll come to Epic if it did. But yeah.
Well, no, maybe not. Because, I mean, you look at Harry Potter, they put literally one Harry Potter land in each park. So if they're doing the same technique to get people to go to each park, then maybe Zelda will end up in that park.
It would just
Maybe.
feel weird.
It would feel weird.
I don't
agree.
know. But hopefully we find out soon. But also hopefully not. Because I don't want it to go away. I like it.
I'm fine with it going away. Nathaniel's also fine with it going away. All we do is walk through it because that's all you can do.
Well, yeah.
Well, maybe if they revitalize it.
Well, what's unfortunate is that it's having a slow death. So it's just like, I didn't want it to go, but now it's just like, there's nothing there.
Put him out
Bye-bye.
of its misery.
No, I don't think it's miserable anymore. I just think it's dead. It's just dead and its corpse is just laying there. It's time to bury it. Also staying in Universal, moving on to the next thing, they just released the trailer for the new Harry Potter series.
Oh, yeah. That is Hans Zimmer is doing the soundtrack.
Oh, that's cool. Warner Brothers, I believe, is producing it. Is going to be showing on HBO, which looks like it's soon going to be a Paramount property. How do we think this is going to affect the theme parks? Do we think we're going to see upgrades to what we already have in the parks? Do we think that it's going to be more just specifically for the films? What do we think?
I don't think there's going to be any change.
I think we're going to see a lot of merch.
You think they're gonna have the rights to sell merch for the TV show?
I mean, think about it. Universal doesn't even own the theme park rights for Marvel, but they still sell Marvel comic books and MCU related stuff.
That is
in
true.
Superhero
Yeah,
Island.
Dustin. They might not sell it in the different Harry Potter worlds, but they might sell it on like the City Walk or something.
No, I think they're gonna sell it everywhere they can.
I mean, it's not going to make much sense depending on what it is.
That's true.
I mean, also, I think they're going to be selling a lot of. I think it's going to a lot of things that are just going to already be there are going to be used in the series because it's the same.
Well,
It's the same.
Yeah, I mean, when I say merch, I don't think they're gonna be selling like T-shirts with the kids' faces on it, because that'd be kind of weird, to be honest.
Well, remember the whole thing with J.K. Rowling and why she went to Universal is because they promised not to do that stuff. It was very much, whatever's in the world of Harry Potter existed within the world of Harry Potter. So you won't see any like Dumbledore action figures or anything like that. Unless it exists in the TV show.
Well, I think what we're gonna see is redone, like new ropes come out. We're gonna see like
Okay.
new creatures if the show has more creatures. I don't know, like plushies and stuff like that. I think they're gonna find ways to kind of like capitalize on that. Like when How to Train Your Dragon live action came out, they had all that much. I don't think we're gonna see any updates to rides. I don't think we're gonna see any updates to like the world itself.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you, except for if it's very successful. If it's very successful, I think we might see some things getting pretty heavily updated. But things like the new ride that just came out, I don't think that's going to be touched, or it's not going to be touched for a while at least, because I think they're doing each book a season. So
Yeah.
what's that, like 5 years away? So,
7?
who knows? But
There's
anyways,
7
yeah,
books,
no.
that's
So that's the Harry Potter TV show that's coming out, I believe at the end of this year, on Christmas,
on
maybe.
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah. The next thing on our list is going to be the reopening of Verbolten in Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Yay!
Woohoo!
For those of you guys who do not know, Verbolten is actually a coaster, roller coaster, a launch coaster at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. That's very fun. It's themed after German cars, but the idea is whenever you would ride the track, you would go into a forbidden forest and then you would run into something different. And it would be indicated with the lighting and I think some of the paintings on the wall or something. But when it comes back, it's only going to be themed just specifically to the forbidden forest, so I don't think it's going to have like random stories. I think it's just going to be one story now, so it has a little bit of a retheming. But what's cool about Verbolten is that Verbolten is a drop roller coaster, which is a roller coaster where you pull into a port and then you drop a couple feet and then you continue going. If that sounds familiar, and speaking of Harry Potter, that is the same mechanics that the Hagrid's motorbike adventure, is that what it's called?
Magical.
I'm sorry. Out of every word, that's probably the top one.
It's okay.
But one thing that I always like to point out is that Verbolten actually opened 7 years before Hagrid's ride did.
Whoa.
So it was, if not the first, one of the first of the drop roller coasters. Did we know this?
No.
Well, you should have. It was the post that you just liked on Instagram.
Yeah, but I didn't read it.
Most people didn't.
What? Where did you say it was again?
Germany.
Busch Gardens Williamsburg.
Oh.
It's in the Germany area. It is
It's
in
in
the Germany
Germany.
area of Busch Gardens Williamsburg. But cool thing about Busch Gardens Williamsburg that a lot of people don't know is that it's actually split up into different countries. So you have your Germany, you have your Ireland, which is called Killarney. You have Canada, but it's known as, I believe, New France. And then you also have just France.
And that's controversial.
Maybe?
I don't know.
I guess to Canadians.
Hey, we might have Canadian listeners.
That's true. Our Canadian listeners tell us if it's controversial to call Canada New France. But it has a very similar idea to Epcot, or at least the back half of Epcot, which is the World Showcase. So that's an interesting little tidbit about Busch Gardens Williamsburg. That's what we have that are kind of in the news right now. And also remember that now until May 17th is SeaWorld's Seafood Festival, at least down in Orlando. So definitely check that out. But also look ahead to see if it's, if it's happening that day. I believe it happens on the weekends and maybe some Fridays, but you have to double check online. And also Epcot's Flower and Garden is now until
June 1st.
June 1st, so a little bit longer. And that one happens every day.
Every day.
And every year.
And every month.
Every month in the springtime. Yeah.
This is our very first episode of Parkgoers Go in the Know theme park news. And so long for now, and we'll see you at the park.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Ta-ta.
TTFN. Thanks for listening to this episode of Parkgoers Go. Catch our new episodes every week. and catch up on our old episodes on Spotify. For any updates or new information on the theme parks or podcast, follow us on Instagram at Parkgoers Go or visit our website at www.parkgoersgo.com. This episode was produced by Dustin, Logan, and Nathaniel and edited by me, Dustin. Our theme song was created by John Riedel. You can follow Logan and Nathaniel's theme park adventures on Instagram at The Parkgoers. And you can follow me, Dustin, at Mr. Parkgoer. If you want to reach out to us, visit our website or Instagram and send us a message. We'd love to hear from you. And until then, we'll see you at the parks.